Hi, welcome to the TMC Newsroom. I'm Greg Galitzin. With me today is Rich Cremona, the CEO of Kentrox. Rich, how are you? Welcome.
I'm good. Thanks, Greg, very much.
Thanks for joining us today. Perhaps you can share with our viewers a little bit about what it is that Kentrox does and how you find yourselves at the CTIA event.
Absolutely. We're in the remote site management business, so serving large carrier customers, primarily wireless customers, that have disparate assets located across the globe. We have the capability to help them monitor those locations in a remote ability that allows them to improve the performance, the efficiency, and the cost effectiveness of those sites. Most of them are unmanned, right, and therefore there aren't resources on site when there is a problem. We have a very advanced technology that can be deployed on site, giving diagnostics and control back to the headquarters location and technicians that support them in a remote fashion.
Okay. So do you do the monitoring for your customers, or does the remote monitoring go back to their headquarters?
It's the latter. We provide the capabilities in a variety of fashions to allow the customers to monitor what they want, when they want it, and where they want it.
Okay, so you're not operating a network operations center for them?
Correct. And we equip network operations centers with our technologies.
Gotcha. Okay, excellent. So remote sites, does that mean that these are primarily rural sites, or
remote in a sense that they're obviously far away in many cases from the location where the headquarters of the company is. So it can be in a remote location, as we would think, or it can be on top of a skyscraper in Manhattan. It just primarily means it's not at the network operations center.
Okay. So in addition to the benefits of being able to monitor in case something goes wrong, I understand there's some sort of green benefit as well, right? Sort of
Absolutely.
Energy consumption reduction.
Right. You know, most of our carrier customers, probably all of them, are really focused on lowering their operating expenses. If you can send out a technician only when you absolutely have to, three things occur. Number one, you can lower the cost of that resource. Number two, you can save fuel and energy resources in not having to dispatch. And number three, you can do some predictive capabilities to really get ahead of problems when they occur. Many of the locations that we deal with have a variety of backup energy resources, for example, generators and batteries. If we are able to test them remotely and give you the diagnostics that you need to understand what issues are occurring, you can do it in such a way that you don't have to spend the fuel, spend the expenses to send somebody out, and do it remotely is how we do it.
Okay. Now, is it primarily North America-based, U.S.-based, or
worldwide? We have customers all over the world, and depending on the needs, for example, we do a tremendous amount of business in Africa, where the wireless industry is still being built out, and the power grid infrastructure is not in place. So things like generators, oil-based, diesel-based generators, are in effect the power grid. In more advanced cultures like ours, where there is an effective power grid, we're a backup resource to really ensure that if and when the power grid has a problem, or any of the technologies on site, we have the ability instantaneously to monitor and take control to some degree of what has to occur to take corrective action.
Okay. So what can we expect from Kentrox in the next, short-term 6 months, 12 months?
I think we have some exciting things. We came out with a new product at the show, RMX, gives greater capabilities, greater flexibility, allows for more devices to be monitored remotely, and give our carrier customers the opportunity to pick and choose what they need, number one. And I think secondly, you'll see as carrier customers are challenged with lowering their operating expenses, we're going to play a bigger role in the future months and years to come to really help them maximize their return on investment for the investments in infrastructure that they put in place.
Right. Yeah, regardless of the economy, I think all operators are always interested in saving money, and anything you can do to help them achieve that, I think, is certainly a step in the right direction.
Absolutely. In the wireless world, as they swap subscribers, there's really a focus now on improving performance of the bottom line by improving margins because of operating expenses being reduced, and that's the role we play.
Right, excellent. Well, Rich, thank you very much for joining us today.
Great, thank you very much. Enjoyed it.
So this is Greg Galitzin with the TMC Newsroom. Thank you.